We'll start with our warm-up, nice big arm circles. Really trying to get nice and loose here. And go the other way. And switch arms. Good, and go the other way. Got duck downs on the way, so there's no telling what's going to happen. Good, we'll move into our arm swings in front of us. Try to keep those arms up at shoulder height. Really open them up, and then squeeze tight in front of you. We're feeling our traps, our lats, pecs really starting to loosen up, stretch out here. When you feel good there, we're gonna move into our lower body with our leg swings, starting side to side. So we pull out, then in, feeling opposite sides of our leg work here as it swings. Again, trying to increase that range of motion, get the blood flowing into those hips through our core. And switch legs. Good, then we'll go to that first leg, forward and backwards. Really kick. And when you feel good on that leg, move to the other. Good. And when you feel nice and loosened up there, we're moving to a couple body weight exercises. First, we have our hip hinge. So feet are shoulder width apart. Weights in your heels on the outside edge of your feet. Push that butt to the back wall, keeping your back nice and straight. Finding distance from the crown of your head out through your tailbone. Really feeling that pull in our hamstrings at the bottom. And then thinking of squeezing, pulling ourselves nice and upright. We'll do about 8 here. And when you feel good there, then we're going to move into squats. So your feet are probably set up. You may want to widen them just a little bit, and we still sit back in our heels, getting our quads parallel to the ground, pushing through our heels to accelerate up. Again, about 8 of these. All right, so take on what you need to warm up just a little bit more, or maybe it's just time to get that heart rate to a level we want to try to keep it at. I'm going to explain 7 exercises. 3 of them are the core ones, which we alternate through as we go down, but I'll always cue you. So the 3 core exercises are going to be alternating jackknives. So for these, we'll be on our back. One leg is on the ground, the other one is straight up. We reach up, and then you kind of do a scissor kick, a back reach, reach, reach. So those will be the alternating scissor kicks. Alternating jackknives. Then we have bicycles, so we'll actually stay up. Well, you won't ever, you may stay up back, but just the next exercise, bicycles, pushing through our heels, elbow, the opposite knee, crunching, thinking of pulling your shoulders off the ground. And then the last one is a simple plank. You can take this where you need it. You can switch it up as we go, but I want you to try and hold the plank up. So it can be high, low, reverse, side, but it'll be for 30 seconds for whatever round we're in. So those are core. We'll alternate going through those. Then we have chest fly for our first exercise. So for this, we'll be on our back, a weight in each hand, slight bend in our elbows. Weights connect with our palms facing right over our chest. We open and squeeze. Open, squeeze. Obviously working chest there. So we'll be 45 seconds there, then 30 seconds of those jackknives, then we have hand release push-ups. So on these, you guys I know these, we lower, elbows in close, all the way down, hands come up, push ourselves up. Lower, nice and in control, hands come up, push ourselves up. And then for back, we're gonna have crab kicks. So for this, we get ourselves in that nice reverse tabletop, kick out, that's all we'll be doing, alternating. I also think this, I don't know what I spelled. It's supposed to say quadrupeds, but I don't think I said that. So for this, couple options here. We can either stay in this tabletop, you can lift your shins off the ground, or you can just have one leg straight out. But if you do the leg straight out, you're gonna wanna switch every time. But we're just doing a row here. So obviously the most difficult will probably be holding that bear pose or bear plank with a row. Sorry, that was a whole lot of talking, but I'll just keep you guys through as we go. We're starting with chest. So for 45 seconds, we're on our backs, doing chest fly. Let's begin. So remember, we're squeezing with our chest, lowering nice and slow. Squeeze, keeping a slight bend in our elbows. It's like we're hugging a barrel here. And we're here for 45 seconds. If you want to make it a little more difficult, you can hold a glute bridge here. Obviously, that's tapping into those glutes and hamstrings a bit, but we're working more muscle groups, and that increases the intensity. Here in 10 seconds, we go right into 30 seconds of those alternating jackknives. Let's go. So we're thinking now core. Really pull yourself up. Reach for both sides of that ankle. We're almost there. Then we get on all fours in that quadruped position, and we're thinking rows. Good, knee there. Weights under shoulders. So here you can stay on your knees, and we just are doing alternating rows. Thinking of pulling from your mid-back to make it more difficult, you can hold it that bear plank. We're almost done, and then we're gonna go right into our back exercises with crab kicks. Good, time. No break really. I'm just gonna reset this timer and let's go into crab kicks, begin. That reverse tabletop, kick out. So now, oh, I did the wrong exercise. I'll switch it up, that was me. I was like, no, we're thinking back. And I say, sorry, guys. Now we're obviously thinking back, a little bit of core work. Come on. We're halfway through. Keep those hips lifted. We have 10 more seconds here, then we have 30 seconds of bicycles. Good. Lower down. We're right into them. Remember, I want you pushing through your heel, feeling resistance. That shoulder pulls off the mat. Come on. Our core's gonna be burning tonight. Last 10, then we're into our hand release push-ups. Sorry. I messed that up. Flip over. There was one skip. This is it. Lower in control. Hands come up. Think about resetting, pushing yourself up. Lower, reset, push yourself up. We're trying to lift ourselves off in one movement. It's not our knees lift, our thighs, or I guess it would be the opposite way. Our chest, hips, thighs, knees. We lift all of them in one movement. We got it. Last 10. Keep going. For 5, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Quick recovery. I know it's going to seem kind of long when I explain these exercises, but I'll try to do it quick. So now we go into glutes and hamstrings and triceps. So first exercise, single leg glute bridge. I'll switch you halfway. We set ourselves up like we always do for our glute bridge. Feet flat on the ground. One leg lifts straight in the air. And we think about tapping that heel into the ceiling. This is really going to burn this one hamstring and glute. So we lift there 30 seconds. Other side 30 seconds. Then we have hamstring curls. This is where we're going to load our weight into our feet. Lay flat out. Curl, curl, lower, lower, lower. I want you to think about making that lower at least 3 seconds. That's where you're going to really feel that burn. Then for triceps, we have pike push-ups. So we get ourselves into down dog, crown of our head lowers to the ground. We push up, lower, push up. I know those are going to be hard for a minute, but just stay consistent, stay moving. And then the last exercise is going to be bent over kickbacks. So this is where we incorporate that hinge we warmed up with, elbows in tight, wings just punch the wall behind us, okay? So now we go for what will be probably about 5 minutes. As we do these exercises, our 2 core exercises are going to be that plank, and then we go back to the alternating jackknives, okay? So, let us begin with pike or single leg glute bridge. Maybe I shouldn't be teaching. Leg straight, we tap that heel. Really think about firing through that foot, your elbows and shoulders that are on the ground. Getting full extension, squeezing as high as we can. Good, and switch legs now. Come on. Be explosive. Control the movement down. We're almost there. Then we have a plank. Good, meet me there. Where you want it, I just want you off your knees if possible. High, low plank, side plank. Good form, butts down. Our quads are engaged. We feel strong here. We're already halfway through this. Then we grab one weight for hamstring curls, okay? Three, 2, 1. Load that weight between your feet. And we have those curls. curl, and lower, lower, lower. You should really feel the tension as you lower this weight slowly. Try to be explosive up. I know it's a little bit more difficult here because you don't know what the heck that weight's gonna do. Explosive up, controlled, and slow down. Keep going. And then right away, we're gonna go into those pike push-ups. In 3, 2, 1. Get into down dog, into those pike push-ups. Let's start. We're going. Lower and up. This one's gonna be harder for a minute, but we got it. You're gonna start feeling your shoulders in this, but you should also feel the triceps burning. We got it. Lowering the crown of the head. You're looking at the ground, just neutral neck in front of you. Don't strain it. In the flexion or extension, just nice and neutral. We're over halfway. Last 10 right here. Stay with it, keep going. Good. We have alternating jackknives on the ground. Look forward. Pull yourself up. That low back should come off the ground completely. Work through it. We're here for 10 more seconds. Good, hop up. Both weights in hand. We've got that hinge, elbows in tight, kick back. Punch that wall behind you. Keep working here. We got it. Triceps should be burning. Stay consistent and control. $20 more seconds. Be powerful as you punch back. Less than 10. Good, relax. Quick sip of water. I'll explain these next 4. So we go biceps, shoulders, and then legs again. So for legs, we're thinking more quads this time, but obviously they're all working. So first exercise, half curl to full curl. Very self-explanatory. Half a bicep curl, down, full bicep curl, down, half, full. So we're loading that muscle double in this one movement. We start to tap into our biceps, go out, go biceps again. Then we have curl, press to squeeze. I'm not good at that, obviously. So, first movement, we press straight up, biceps by our ears. Then we open, squeeze, press, down, open, squeeze, press, down. Those will be the first round of biceps and shoulders. Then for legs, first movement is squat jumps. Yes, for a minute. So we squat. We load our arms to get momentum, jump. As we land softly, some bend in our knees. So we get a little bit of cardio here, but those legs will be burning. If jumping's too much on feet, ankles, knees, hips, back, then you can just do some squat to heel raises. You're mimicking the same exact movement, we're just taking a little bit of impact out of it. Then we go into lateral lunges. Always the option to load your weight here, make it more intense. Step out to the side, drive center, out to the side, drive center, okay? So those are our 4 exercises. 2 core exercises here are bicycles and planks. Same deal. We go again. Right now. Half curl to full curl. Half, full. Elbows stay in tight to our rib cage. Shoulders are pulled back and down. Come on. Those biceps should be burning. Our arms are going to be shaking by the end of this. Just keep working through it. Think about that part of the body we're wanting to feel working right now. Over halfway. Last 10, and we're on our back in the bicycles. Come on. 3, 2, 1, to the ground. Bicycles here. Remember, what you get out of it is always what you put into it. Work here, find ways to challenge yourself. Come on. Hop up, grab those weights. We press, lower, open, and squeeze. Really feeling those shoulders now. Try to hold those weights up this whole time. When we pull open, we pull between our shoulder blades. And then when we push up, we push through the tops of our shoulders, biceps go by our ears. After this, we're jumping straight away in, that was non-intentional. Straight to our squat jumps in 10 seconds. We're almost there. Now we're going into our legs. Good, weights go down. Squat jumps. Absorb. But try to get your reps hype. That heart rate should really come up here. Make sure you're lowering down into a good squat. Your feet aren't too narrow here. They're not super wide. We're right at shoulder distance. Come on. Using arms as momentum to jump. We're halfway through right now. Then we're in a plank. Come on. Stay with it. Those legs are burning. Push through. Good. Meet me in a plank right now. We go right into it. Butt down. Hands under shoulders. Maybe it's elbows under shoulders. We got it. Halfway through already. Good, hop up into our lateral lunge here. Remember, we push off that foot that steps out, return to a strong, steady center, lunge low. Feel that inner thigh pull and push to center.
We need Betsy.
We do. 20 more seconds right here. Get nice and low. For 5 more seconds, come on. Good. We don't get to recovery yet. We're gonna do just around the core here. So we're doing those 3 exercises 2 times for 30 seconds. 3 minutes of core here, starting with alternating jackknives. Let's go right away into it. Come on. Love this part. We'll get through it. Ten more seconds here. Work all the way through. Good. Straight away into bicycles here. Push through those heels. Reach those opposite knees and elbows together. Come on. Less than 10, then we're into a plank. Option for whatever plank you want. Get into it. I'm gonna do side planks here and just switch up the side I'm on for that second round through, okay? If you're with me in the side plank, our hips are lifted. If you're in a high or low plank, your butt is not lifted. Butt's down, nice straight back. Come on. Wherever you are, find your way back onto your back. Alternating jackknives again. Pull that low back off the ground. Reach for both sides of that ankle. We're almost through this. Good. Bicycles. Come on. Push through. It should be burning. Good. Plank again. Last 30. Let's do it. Stay with it. Work through this. We have recovery after. Come on. Last 10. Last 5. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Now we get some water. And we move into that second side. So we mimic what we did that first time. And as always, I'm going to change up class on you guys. We're going to just repeat that same side exactly to save some explaining, to try to get our heart rate up a little bit so I don't have to stop and explain all new exercises. So you can ignore those second half exercises. We're going to do the exact same ones this time, okay? So get your water, a little bit of recovery, and as best we can, we're going to flow one right into the other, into the other, into the other. That's going to put us at about 15 minutes of straight working. Mostly, obviously, resistance, strength work, not tons of cardio, but we still should get fatigued. fatigue. We're working tons of muscle groups here. So, as best as I can, I'm gonna try to not get the timing messed up in my head. But we have got this. So we start with our chest. Laying on our backs, we have chest flies. Let us begin. So now we know the movements. Let's try to push some reps here while staying in control. Remember, your modifications, either advancing them or doing what you need to for your body or what you're capable of today. We can go into a glute bridge here. If you're feeling tired, you can just do one arm at a time. Just make sure that you're alternating. Come on. 20 more seconds. After this, we've got core with those jackknives or knife jacks. I seriously don't know what they're called. Squeeze, lower. Weights go down. Jackknives, right into them. Pulls out, up, back up. Squeeze those abs. You're coming up on your sits bones. Exhaling as you come up. Then we have to inhale as we come down. Good, flip it over. Push-ups. Didn't mess it up this time. Come up, lower, slow. It's okay if the way down takes a long time. You're gonna feel tons of work that way. I'd rather have it. Keep going. We're halfway through these. Come on. You got this. Know that every time you're doing an exercise, it's the last time for a day. Or for the day, not a day. Oh my gosh. Stumbling over my words. We lift ourselves up in one movement, remember. Good, flip it over. Crab kicks. Getting that reverse tabletop. Hips are up, kick, kick, push your reps. Mary Jean's doing a mermaid and stuff. Come on. Almost there. Then we have bicycles. Hold those hips up. Make an effort. Come on. Last 10. Come on. You got this. Good. Down on our back. Bicycles. You know the drill here. The closer your legs are to the ground, without them being on the ground, the more difficult it'll be. You'll feel more resistance in your core here. Last 5. Then we put that weight between our feet for our hamstring curls. Get there. Load it up, be quick, but be careful. And we curl. I feel like I don't want to say I'm really good at this, but I'm holding the weight between my feet because I have like these weird things with my toes. Like, you can ask my family and friends, I can spread them like so wide, and like I always pinch my family with them. So I just feel like I can do weird things with my feet. And that's probably what's happening when I do this.
Somewhat, but you're not using your toes in this case.
I
Like,
feel like I can squeeze my feet so tight.
but maybe it's you're also don't have shoes on.
Yeah, that probably makes it a lot better. Come on. Oh. That wasn't what we we're supposed to be doing, but whatever. Now we're in quadruped rows. So we're jumping everywhere. Just follow my lead. We're on all fours. We row. Row. Oh my gosh, what am I guys doing? Like, what do I remember doing? Always the option to straighten one leg, add some instability, go into that bear plank, but just make sure we're focused on the row here. Squeezing that elbow close into your rib cage. So after we do our plank, we're going to do single leg glute bridge. I don't know. I do not meet me in a plank right now. Come on. Hold this. This is one of 2 planks left. Come on. Challenge yourself to hold this. I promise you guys are more than capable. Three, 2, 1. Flip over on your back. One leg is straight up in the air. We're doing glute bridge, so we squeeze at the top, pushing through that foot, through our elbows, through our shoulders, really tapping into this hamstring and glute. Keep going. Switch legs, other leg goes straight up. Our foot is flat on the ground. We're pushing through all parts of it. After this, we're going into tricep work. I have to check. Good, tight push-ups, here we go. We get into that down dog position. Lower the crown of our head, we push up. Not tons of movement happening here. Sorry. Come on, just stay moving. Even if it slows down your reps, this one I understand. We're over halfway, then we're back to those alternating jackknives. 20 more seconds. All the way through, come on. Last 10. Good, to our back. Jackknives. Just 30 seconds. Challenge yourself here. Then we jump up. We have those bent over kickbacks. Good, hug up. Both weights. Squeeze those elbows in, kick back. They come forward, kick back. They come forward to about 90. We have a slight bend in our knees, little hinge in our hips, finding lots of length in our hamstrings. Over halfway, stay with it. Push through the fatigue. without the rest in there. Good, stand up, elbows into ribs. We go half, down, full. Lots of arm work right here. Love this move. All the way through, keep moving. Think about your biceps here. Think about starting to engage them right at that halfway, relaxing them, and then engaging them all the way for that full curl. Last 15, then we have bicycles. Good. To our backs, bicycles. Push through those heels. Feel resistance. Crunch it. Come on.
Breathing.
Do what?
I stopped breathing.
Oh. Good. Hop up. We have our press to squeeze. Keep going. Embrace the burn, work through it. We're through halfway on this one. And then we go right away into squat jumps. Three, 2, 1, weights down. Let's do it. Absorbing that landing. Be careful when you land, we don't let those knees come in. We hold resistance in those inner thighs. That's gonna help a lot with just knee injury prevention in general. Usually comes from weak inner thighs. And weak inner thighs expose themselves when we land like this. We have a tendency to want to cave in. Think about holding resistance. Come on, push through. We have 15 more seconds. Then we're into a plank. Get there. I'm going reverse plank. I don't care what you do, as long as you hold it. This is our last one, come on. Think about breathing. Feel strong in whatever you're in right now. Good, hop up. Lateral lunges, let's go. 1 minute. Getting low. Really finding length in that inner thigh. Then pushing off the lateral leg to return to center. Shoulders stay pulled back. Core stays tight. Come on. Last 5. We got it. No, you can. Keep working. Good, go high to low plank. Down, down, up, up. Down, down, up, up. Come on. Stay with me here. Push through. Up, up, come on. Good. Left hand down, side plank. Woo! Hold it. Hips are up. Feel those obliques working for you. Woo, I'm swinging. Low plank. We'll just stay here on our elbows. Come on. Push through. Right arm down, side plank. Woo, I'm shaking. Keep working. You got this. Shoulder taps. Come on. Stay with me. Till I say so. You got this. No, you do. Hold a high plank right here. Finish this right here. Butt down. Hands under shoulders. Pushing through our heels, feeling your quads work. You have got this. We're almost there. Hold it for me. For 3, 2, 1. Woo! Relax. We are done. Get a quick drink of water. It'll stretch out. Call it a week. Woo! Okay. Let's stretch up. We will do it on the floor today. Let's start with our legs in butterfly. So soles of our feet are together. Pull those feet in close to you. Use your elbows to push against your inner thighs. Try to get those knees to stretch towards or reach towards the ground. They're not really stretching. While we're here, option to do some neck rolls or maybe just some nods. We're grooving here. Good, now we'll just open up our legs. First, we're just gonna reach down the center. Walk those hands out, feel some pull. You should feel this in your inner thigh. Maybe you're feeling it in your low back a bit. Now walk those hands to the right, towards that right foot. Chest falls over your leg. And just take this stretch where you need. You should feel this in your low back, really on that opposite side towards your laying on. Feel it in the hamstring towards the side you're laying on. Now walk your hands the other way. Same thing over here. And we'll go one more time towards the center. Good, now we're gonna sit up nice and tall and really focus on that low back area. So I know we did this one the other day, but we're stacking ourselves nice and tall. Right hand goes right down by your butt. Left hand reaches up and over your shoulders. Your shoulders stay pulled back. So you're not reaching towards your toes. You're reaching just right over your head. And we'll go the other way. Good, you can relax out of that. Zip those legs up. One foot crosses over, opposite elbow to the outside of that thigh. Give equal resistance to give you some twisting or back. Try to look over that back shoulder, see the wall behind you. Good, let's go the other way. Good, untwist out of that. And go to our backs. Let's start with feet together on the ground, knees bent, and let our knees fall in opposite directions. Try to really relax here. You may feel some tension in your low back. Try to lay it flat against the ground. Just let your body kind of do its thing. Your knees should fall heavy, hips should fall heavy. Take some nice deep breaths here. Good, zip those legs up, hug those knees in tight towards your chest. You can walk around a bit here. Getting a little extra stretch. Feet fall back on the ground. Then we'll go into our figure four. So we just lay one ankle over our knee. You can either push on the pointy part of the four or lift up the leg of what would be the four and pull it into your chest. And before we come up out of that, we're going to do our pretzel. So you cross those legs over, let those knees fall to the side of the leg that's on the bottom, shoulders stay T to the ground. Good, untwist out of that, we figure four the other way. And pretzel the other way. Good, untangle out of that. Knees go side by side, ankles go side by side. We lift up those feet, put them in line with our knees, tee out our arms, and do some rotation side to side. Ooh. Go about 3 to 4 times each way, and then call it an evening. Oh, excellent job, my friends. Another week of classes done. Almost a week done. Thank you for coming. And we'll see you on Monday.